All right, so we are back, and we have our current tournament leader in the open section, National Master Alan Morris-Suzuki. So you started today with a Brooklyn local rating of 1843. I'm not entirely sure who you. I think you lost to Alex Fickett, right? That was the only person that I've really seen that like kind of maybe chipped away at the the stuff there. But otherwise, you've had a pretty good tournaments. But you haven't really been playing too much lately as well. That's the other thing. I think you've gotten maybe 2 total tournaments since we've got a local system. But with this game against Donnell, who is definitely over 2,000 at this moment, you have probably finally getting a little closer to your published USCF rating. How does it feel to have gotten that game against Donnell? What are your like kind of like thoughts of the game itself?
I mean, like, yeah, I kind of like played to. I think what my thoughts. I mean, he had Bishop G4. I was kind of lucky.
Bishop G4 could have been.
I was like, I don't know. I didn't play. I played a little greedy.
Sure, absolutely. Speaking of G4, Pawn G4 was, as you said a second ago when we were just talking, very cool to see you with these defensive resources. Your puzzle rush rating, if I remember correctly, I think your high score is like what 65 or something insane, like pretty
60,
crazy.
I mean, like 5 minutes, like 60.
So okay, yeah. So it's really enjoyable watching you play these positions. You had that game last year against Alexander Lindemann, and you were just crushing. You have this ability to, no matter what the type of position, you do so many puzzles that you seem to be. You do play like a computer a lot of the times. These bigger players, these bigger fish, as you will, they tend to play you, thinking that they're attacking like a club rated player, and then you come in with these lines that they don't look like anything at first. We're in the booth here, we're not really like stressing it. We saw this like B takes A, and we were like, oh, we're not sure about that, and then all of a sudden that pawn's promoting, the pawn walking.
I mean, he let me. He's played Bishop D7. So
sure, yeah.
Bishop G4 and win.
Yeah, Bishop G4 instead of Bishop D7. Yeah. But yeah, so that's really cool. So it's really cool to see you. I get over what probably, I don't know about you, but in my opinion, this might be the toughest competition you might face today. I don't know if there's anybody else on the field right now that's like really taking it out, but Donnell was definitely the heavy hitter for sure. So it'll be interesting to see as we keep going through. But yeah, so I guess really honestly, now that I think about it, that gets right here.
Oh,
yeah,
that's the camera.
Nice camera.
I was looking.
Yeah. So you're so let's see, Alan, you're a national master right now. You're at are you still playing at the Marshall?
I should go back.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
What's your current published rating like around like?
Literally the same as last year.
Okay.
2161.
2161.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you really have just taken like a full year off of like OTB?
Kind of.
Okay, cool. Well, it's always nice to have you join us at Brookland. Thanks for hanging out with Bushwick Chess, as always. It's really cool to see strong players that like live in New York play through. I've actually a question as well. You don't have to answer this on the stream just yet, but we're having 2 big events coming up this year. Last year you were in our the Chess Club Olympiad, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think about playing for Bushwick Chess again this year at the Chess Club Olympiad? And your second question is, are you interested in playing in the Bushwick Masters, which is going to be like an open tournament, but with a closed Masters, like a higher rated player section?
Okay, it's just like copying the Marshall now.
Well, it'll be we're
like progressing.
We're progressing. Yeah, I feel like the Marshall copied somebody before them, as well. I feel like everybody's growing in their own way,
getting inspiration from each other.
Yeah. It's cool to see. It's cool to see the Bushwick, not just Bushwick, but the Brooklyn club community. It's cool to see players on this side of the river and on the other. Like, it's cool to see everybody like continuing to build up chess. I don't think we'll ever get as so big that we're a Marshall competitor. We also don't own the building. That's the other thing. Marshall is they're killing it over there. I'm very proud of them. But it is we'll have our own like little growing thing at some point. So that'll be fun to do. But yeah, so you're definitely on the list for Bushwick Masters if that time comes.
I mean, if this time might come up.
Yeah. Hopefully, we'll see. But yeah, anything you want to say before we head out?
I hope I could play better. I mean,
What says the
so
guy?
I'm just, like I don't know.
Do you really feel like if he played bishop g4, you would have been crushed?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
After, if I take b7, he goes queen h5, and I mean, okay, he moves his rook. I play a6, queen h5, h4.
Sure. No, I mean,
take it.
yeah,
Take
it
bishop
definitely.
f3, and I die.
It was one of those things where I have a tendency to like really believe in you no matter what. I'm like, no, Alan's got this. And so I was seeing these like defensive flutters coming through, and I was like, oh god, this is like pure like Alan, like he normally does. He's just very like he's fine. He's not stressed because he's got this combination. And then you showed it up, and then it worked. But yeah. Anyway,
I'm just kind of dead inside today. That's why.
Okay, good.
You feel me?
Dead inside, but that relates to good chess. Well, anyway.
Sometimes.
Thanks for hanging out with us, Alan, and I guess we'll see you back on board 1.
Alrighty.
Yeah. All right. See y'all soon.
Take care, boys.